You know, sometimes when you're out toy thrifting, you find that one toy that just kind of blows your mind. And today, let me tell you, I stumbled upon something that literally made this entire episode worth it. I mean, I was shocked, I was thrilled, and honestly, I couldn't believe how much this thing was actually worth. It was like finding treasure right there in the thrift store. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Burf, and it's 5 Thrift Store Friday! Yes, it's 5 Thrift Store Friday, the happiest day of the week. And coming up in this episode, let me just say this was one fun week of thrifting. I found some truly nostalgic vintage toys, and one of them even unlocked a memory for me that I had completely forgotten about until now. So yeah, we're talking some major blasts from the past here. I also stumbled across some retro video games for my NES that made me feel like a kid again. And let me tell you about this one piece that's just perfect for a diorama with my vintage knockoff He-Man figures. It was truly meant to be. And not only did I just find games, but I also found a whole video game system for like $6 that turned out to be worth way more than I expected. So you're gonna need to stick around because this episode is going to be a lot of fun. Hey, I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. And if you are, hit that like button and let's roll out.
Straight out of the thrift store, looking for toys galore. My name is Burf and this is my turf. I'm straight out of the thrift store.
Wow, look at this thing, man. That would make a cool backdrop for like a diorama piece. Maybe like some Clash of the Titans stuff, you know? What do they want for that? Almost $9, $8.50. All right, I might pick that up. That's kind of cool. I was just checking out this Lakeshore dragon plush. His eyes actually have like Velcro, so they come off. But there's only one listed on eBay for like $64, and there's none sold. So I don't know if he's like really rare. They only want $279 for him. I think I might pick him up. Oh, this looks like an old Disney. I wonder if it says Walt Disney World on it. I always feel weird pulling their underwear off. All right, well, it looks old. All right, here's a Minnie Mouse plush. This looks old. Let's see if it says Walt Disney World on it instead of just Disney. Oh yeah, it says Walt Disney World, or Walt Disney. That's definitely an old Minnie Mouse. Unfortunately, she doesn't sell for much money, about $10. Let's see, what do they want for her? Just curious. $7.49, yeah. Too much. Okay, so this first thing we picked up wasn't a toy, but it's something I can use to display with my toys. So I thought this would make a cool little backdrop or diorama piece. Initially, I thought maybe I could use it with my Clash of the Titans figures, and I probably still could. But when I got it home, I started thinking, you know, this would probably also look good with like my Remco or like He-Man knockoff figures, and I was absolutely right. Like, it looks really great with these figures, so I will definitely be using it as a backdrop or display for them. The only issue that I have right now is the shelf that I display those figures on isn't tall enough in order for that diorama or that backdrop to be displayed with them. So I got a little work ahead of me. I'm gonna have to rearrange some things here in the bunker and try and make a space that will be suitable for this thing. So I think it's super cool, and I'm definitely happy that I picked it up. All right, gang, now it's time to go hit up the Goodie wheel. Let's head that way and see what kind of goodies they got. What you got for me today, Goodie wheel? What you got for me today? Oh, look at these things. Magnetic mini dozer. That's fun, man. Oh, look at this. That kind of looks like that guy from Frosty the Snowman. You know, the magician guy? These look kind of old. Oh, look at this thing. Wonder Dog. I think I had this as a kid. I'm almost certain of it. Let's pull him out here and take a little closer look at him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had this little guy. Well, these guys are kind of cool. They're remote control, but they don't have the remote. They want $4 a piece for those. I might be mistaken, but I think I saw this thing here like 2 months ago. It could be another one, but I definitely saw this here before, and it's been a while. Oh, we got a bunch of video games. So we got a bunch of Super Nintendo stuff. I don't think anything's really that valuable though. It's like Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Pool, Super Scope. I don't know about that. And then we've got, I don't have this, Arch Rivals, so I'll probably pick that up. We got Dr. Mario for $14.81. And then these aren't World Class Track Meet. I'll have to look that one up. Golf. I don't think I have that one either. Got some Sega Genesis games. We got Battleship, Star Trek, Columns, F-117 Night Storm, Fun and Games, Triple Score, Clue, and here's some more Super Nintendo, I believe, right? It looks like just some sports games. Check this out, man. That's fun, and he actually works.
Let's go for a bumpy ride.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's real cool. It doesn't sell for a lot of money. It's going for like $10 on eBay. Oh, look at this Yoda. Looks like he's 95 cents. I'm assuming he talks. Does he work? No, he's gonna need batteries. Oh, here's like a little Mario mushroom. Must be like a little light, maybe. And he's gonna need batteries too. What do they want for him? Is there a price on him anywhere? Oh yeah, $6.99. Damn. Okay, so we picked up some fun stuff here at this Goodie Wheel, and one of these things completely unlocked a memory from my childhood that I had completely forgotten about. So I ended up getting these retro video games. I got Arch Rivals for NES. I also got Golf for NES, and I picked up some for my Sega Genesis. I got this game Columns, which I've never played before, and also Jungle, which I've also never played before. In fact, all of these games I've never played before, so this should be a fun weekend, popping these in to the old game system back here and giving it a go. I also picked up like these magnetic, I don't even know what to call them, but basically, you know, they've got where they have like little magnets and like these little, like this sawdust looking stuff, these little pellets, I guess. And you can take the clown and make a beard on him and take the bulldozer thing and, you know, move stuff around with the magnet. I don't know. They're old and they're fun. Like I remember playing with stuff like this when I was a kid. And speaking of clowns, I also picked up like this Play-Doh clown head. I don't know. I couldn't resist it. I'd actually seen it here at the store before. Nobody bought it from the last time I saw it. So I don't know. I guess I just kind of felt bad for it. So I picked it up, but I thought it could make like a little fun display piece somewhere. And then last, but certainly not least, I ended up picking up this Wonder Dog. Now, talk about unlocking a childhood memory. I remember having this thing. I don't know if I got it for Christmas or my birthday, because my birthday's in November, Christmas, December, so they kind of run together a little bit. But I remember having this toy as a kid. I remember it barking, but I forgot that it actually had this little feature. So when I first got him home, I put some batteries in him and he didn't work. And I was a little disappointed, but I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I can work some of that Burfield magic on him. So I got to work on him trying to clean up the battery compartment, which really wasn't that bad. So I was able to clean it up and actually get him to work. So not only does he bark and hop around like he's, you know, like a little puppy playing, but he also does like a really cool backflip. So check this out. How awesome is that little guy, man? Just perfect, man. Absolute perfection. And the box is there with him too, which is kind of cool. It's a little beat up, but you know, it's still the box. All right, gang, I think it's time to go hit up another Goodie wheel.
Oh, look at this Snoopy thing. Oh, it's from the year 2000. What is that, like a... Does it keep like your pencils and erasers and stuff? Like, what is that? I don't know what the purpose of that is. Oh, look at this. Somebody's fantasy football trophy from 2015. Oh, look at this dude. Oh, that's a candle. Wow. That is pretty neat. He kind of goes perfect with this little castle set here. I'm like tempted to get both of them. He's like $1.99. This is $3.99 for this little castle play set. Yeah, like it almost looks perfect, right? And then we got this Komodo dragon looking guy. Oh, look at this thing. Pin stack. Looks like it's autographed by everybody that attended the birthday party. Yeah. I'm thinking. Really, it's junk I don't need, but it just looks so cool. It looks so cool, like displayed like that. Oh, so here's the wizard, but it looks like his book is all chopped off. That sucks. I would have liked to have gotten both of those, but I'm definitely gonna get this one. That's a shame. Of course, I could get both of them and just kind of display it at an angle. You would never know the difference, right?
When I saw these candles, this sorcerer and dragon, I knew I wanted to get the dragon, but the sorcerer, you know, the book was like chopped off. It's kind of disappointing that it's like that, but it is what it is. But as I was getting ready to leave the store, I was just like, man, I really can't just leave this one behind either. I just feel like they're rare. And even though the book is chopped off on the sorcerer, it could still display nicely as long as you turned it the correct way, you know? So I ended up picking them both up. I may hold on to them for a little bit. I may try and sell them. I don't know yet. But either way, I think they're super cool. All right, gang, now it's time to head off to Big Texas Thrift and see if we can score big over there.
Maybe we'll get lucky and find some other vintage Star Wars. Oh, there's another Spider-Man. Oh, there's a couple in there, actually. Oh, that's like a Imagine Next type right there. And then this one, I've got this guy already. He actually goes to like a motorcycle or a ATV of some sort. Let's see, is there anything else cool going on in the bag today? Oh, I like that saber-tooth tiger looking thing. Yeah, he's pretty neat. I'm not seeing any more Star Wars, which is kind of a bummer. see, what do we got in here? Oh, we got a Spider-Man. Oh, and we've got a vintage Emperor's Guard, the Imperial Guard from Star Wars. All right, I'm definitely getting that bag for $2.79. Definitely. And it's always a good day at the thrift when you find vintage Star Wars. All right, there's some other cool stuff in here too. All right, let me grab this. Sometimes when you find stuff like that and you find just one, kind of makes you wonder, like the day before when I wasn't here, was there like just bags filled with this stuff, you know? There's a Batman in there. Oh, that's like a Batman bendy fig. There's a Chewbacca, but that's not the type we're looking for.
Like I said in the store, anytime you find vintage Star Wars at the thrift, it is a good day. And I found a really cool one you don't really see all that often. I've found several different vintage Star Wars over the years, but I have never found an Imperial Guard, the Emperor's Guard. Man, I remember when these things first came out back in the 80s after Return of the Jedi had hit theaters. We went to Hill's department store, and I remember seeing this Imperial Guard on the peg, and I couldn't have just one. I had to have two. So I was like, Mom, please, can I get two? Because there were two in the movie. You know what I mean? So she ended up buying each me and my brother two. So that was really cool of her to do that. And this is just an awesome figure. He's obviously missing his staff, but that's okay. I had a couple of these guys already in my collection, and now I got a third. So you can actually, you know, army build with these kinds of figures. So again, really, really pleased to find this guy. All right, we got one more store on the agenda, and I find something truly epic. Like I said at the very beginning of the video, I was absolutely thrilled. I was kind of taken back by how much this thing was actually worth. The toy. I'm talking about the toy that you're about to find. But there was also a gaming system that I found that I was actually pretty shocked about as well, that I only paid like $5.99 for. So check this out.
And we got a big old rubber crocodile, or an alligator, I guess. Oh, looky. It's our boy Buzz. Oh, look at this Mario. He's got lots of articulation. That's cool. Oh, look at this little play set. What is that? Is that like a Harry Potter thing or something? I don't know what that goes to or what line that's from. This little piece pops up though. That's neat. It's got like little gimmicks. Little hiding spot. Oh, look at this Beauty and the Beast figure. I haven't seen one like that before. This isn't something I'd normally pick up, but he is from the 1990s. He's a vintage Beauty and the Beast. He's kind of neat. Oh, look at this. It's an Intellivision flashback. I didn't even know they made that. $6.99? 60 games? I wonder if it's all there. It looks like it's there. I'm assuming it works. I think $7 is a good deal for that. A good deal as long as it works. Oh, look what we got here. We got a Godzilla, like a black Mecha Godzilla or something. $2.99. Yeah, I'll probably grab him for that.
Okay, so let's take a look at some of this stuff that I picked up. The first thing we're going to take a look at is this Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Now, this isn't normally something I would pick up, but he was an original 1990s figure. And, you know, he was kind of big and kind of bulky. I don't know, it was kind of just a spur of the moment thing, kind of one of those impulse buys. I'll probably end up selling him. I really doubt I'm going to keep him, but I thought he was pretty cool. I also picked up this amazing little play set. So this is the Gourmity the Forest Refuge playset by Giochi Preziosi. I think that's how you say it. Very unfamiliar with this line. However, 4 years ago at a Goodwill, I stumbled across another one of these playsets, the Gourmity Fire Mountain playset, and I fell in love with it immediately. Like, at first I thought it was like a vintage toy from the late 80s, early 90s. It kind of gave me that vibe, kind of reminded me of like a Mighty Max style playset, but it wasn't. It was actually a more modern toy. It's like from 2009, but apparently there's more of these playsets, and they're actually like little figures that go along with them. I don't have any of the figures, so I'm definitely gonna have to look into that now that I've got 2 of these playsets. I just think they're super cool. They open up and there's like this whole little world inside, and there's like these little compartments and rooms and all that stuff. Again, it kind of reminds me of Mighty Max, you know, so it's just like super awesome. So really happy to have found this and be adding a second one of these to my collection. I gotta admit, this next one really surprised the hell out of me. I had no idea that these Intellivision flashback consoles were going for so much money. These things are selling for anywhere between $100 to $150 with the box. Like, and that's not even sealed. That's like just like opened, you know, used, but has the box. So I was like really taken back by this. Now, at the beginning of the video, I said I paid $5.99. The sticker says $6.99, so $1 off, you know, but you know, me always exaggerating. But anyway, yeah, I only paid $6.97 for this system, man. And if I wanted to sell it right now, I could probably get $100 for it. And finally, the last pick of the day, I got this awesome Mecha Godzilla for $2.99. I had no idea that this thing was selling for between $30 and $40 on eBay, so that was a pleasant surprise. Kind of blew my mind a little bit because, I mean, I would have thought this would have been like a $10 to $15 figure, but apparently it's worth a little more than that. This thing's awesome. He's gonna look absolutely fantastic with the rest of my Godzilla collection, and this was a great way to end this toy thrifting adventure. All right, gang, that's all I got for you on this 5 Thrift Store Friday. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, do me a favor, smash the like button. That's like one of the biggest things you can do to help my channel grow, is just hitting that like button, because when you do that, YouTube tends to recommend my video to more people, and I would appreciate that. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, because I got a lot more great adventures coming your way. In fact, if you want to watch more videos just like this, then check out this next video.